we got to do a better job, and that's a difficult matchup. And we were guarding, a lot of perimeter players. Really, one true big guy, so it was a tough matchup for our bigs. But my biggest thing is we've got to do, a better job handling the pressure of the zone as we go into this next game. I mean, Arizona State's a zone team, and we had 16 turnovers in the game on Saturday, and we've got to do a better job attacking Arizona State's zone than we did against St. John's on Saturday. And then, obviously, the second shots that were allowed. And give St. John's some credit. They were very athletic, all those kids. And it's, a little unorthodox. They're rebounding guards. They rebounded 5 guys.
What's it about the zone that's giving you guys problems?
Well, that zone was it's a very good zone. St. John's really pressures out of it, so there was a lot of ball pressure. Most zones are more packed in, where their zone's a little more extended and pressures. And Arizona State does that some as well. So
some pressure.
Pressure.
Okay, big pressure as well.
Mm-hmm. In years past, they've been very good at it. Yeah.
How different is Arizona State's zone?
Well, they're bigger. When you look at they typically have one of their centers in there that's 7 feet tall.
Do you anticipate sticking with the 7-man rotation the rest of the year?
I'm going to play Stover some minutes on, and Brennan, may have played, but Brennan was sick the other day. His foot, he missed the Cal game, and then I didn't think he was completely healthy even for the SC game. His timing was off a little bit when you looked at him on practice on Monday, going into the SC game. And, his strength is defense. It's not at the other end of the floor. But I retrospect, probably should have used him some minutes against St. John's. Just keep us fresher.
Did you get a chance to see Kyle Anderson when you were back there?
No, I talked to him a number of times, but they had a game the same day that we played. So that's why he wasn't able to come to our game. And then he had a game that he had played in the day we were going out there, which was Thursday, and sprained his ankle in that game. So he had Friday where he had to do multiple rehab with a therapist, try to get ready for their game on Saturday.
Looking forward to that, I know you don't talk about Arizona, but just in general, what do you recall about Fogg?
Fogg's a really good player. He's always played well against us. I remember here back in 09, 010 season, he played really well. I think he had like 25 points at Poly and played great, and he played really good over there. He's a local kid. He seemed to have some of his best games against us and has really played well. I really like him. I think he's had a great senior year and really shoots the ball well for him. He's a very good competitor. He's one of their best defenders, if not their best perimeter defender. So he's had a very nice career. But sometimes those guys that, is not recruited real big and high, their drive is, they want to prove themselves. They want to show everybody. And, so he's done that.
How are they a different team without Arizona without Derek Williams?
Well, they lost the second best guy coming out of the draft. Yeah, I mean, they're a very good team, but I mean, he was an exceptional player. He's a player of the year in the conference. It's losing, the top player in the conference is, always. They played smaller now. A year ago, Solomon Hill played the 3 exclusively. Didn't even play 80 minutes at the 4, and now all he plays is the 4. And he's done a good job.
And given where you guys are in the standings, are you going to start to be more conscious about minutes, thinking ahead to having to play 4 games?
No, we're just trying to win each game, one game at a time. I'm not looking ahead of anything further than the game that we're playing. Yeah, I just got to give Russell. I got to give Norman more minutes.
How much does Norman remind you of Russell?
Athletically, he's much bigger than Russell was as a freshman. But athletically, he's got some of the athleticism that Russell had as a young freshman. And, pretty green, too. He's learning a lot of new stuff for the first time. But Russell had he had an unbelievable season between freshman and sophomore year. He really, did a great job.
Do you use that as kind of a teaching tool with Norman Russell, what he did and how he developed?
We talked with him about, the fact that he's playing, I think, 18 minutes a game, and, so he's getting a lot of experience as a freshman. I think that's about what Darren Carlson averaged. And, I thought he had a very good first half against St. John's. He had 5 assists and 0 turnovers, so I was real pleased with that.
The fact that Arizona State scored with 8 points, or whatever it was in the first half, do you discourage your team from seeing that or talking about that? Or?
They played Washington really tough. I mean, and I'll tell you what, I watched that Washington State, and Washington State played great. They played really good pressure defense and shot the heck out of the ball, and then Arizona State came storming back and cut it to, like, in the second half, like 10 or 11 at one point, I believe. But I won't be talking to him about that.
Any other questions?
Okay, thank you.